Hey there YouTube, That's here bringing you another battle from my local Pokemon weekly tournament. This time I'm going to be on the bottom left fighting a person named Jackie on the top right, and if you look at their team, it looks really solid, and they even have that new legendary, I think it's like Zygarde it's called. I personally favor Garchomp more, that's why I'm using it, but Zygarde can bring some things to the table that Garchomp really can't. Anyways, let's just start the battle and see where it goes. Like, I really think I could try using Zygarde and Garchomp, because it's kind of like having two Garchomps, but I don't know. Let's just start the battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Rotom Water, because I couldn't really call his lead, and when that happens, I usually like to lead with my Rotom so I can Volt Switch out if I have to, and he just leads with the Zygarde. He probably expected me to lead with T-Tar. So he's going to withdraw. He does not want to get Will-O-Wisp or Hydro Pumped, and he's going to switch into his Tyranitar to start up Sandstorm. Now, I played this battle a few days ago, so I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember I do go for the Will-O-Wisp because this is my full defense Rotom, and I'm not really scared of any physical attackers at all. You see, I take Sandstorm damage, but leftovers will clean that right up. And now that the Tyranitar's burned, I really have nothing to fear, and yeah, like I could just stay in. So I'm gonna pop a substitute right in his face. There's not really that much he can do about it. Like, worst thing can happen is Stealth Rocks, which obviously happens this turn. But it's cool, like I can just start Hydro Pumping him now, and Burn will tick, and everything will be hunky-dory, it'll be great, it'll be nice. But man, these animations for like Sandstorm and Leftovers sure do take a while. I should probably just start talking slower so I can have enough stuff to talk about. Alright, so he's going to take burn damage, I'm going to hit for a Hydro Pump. Luckily for me it hits. Hydro Pump always seems to miss. It seems to miss more than Stone Edge does. And it's actually not going to kill because he's obviously full wall T-Tar. He goes for a Stone Edge. Now remember, he is burned. So that's not really going to break my sub at all. Sandstorm damage doesn't break the sub. Only real damage to Rotom can break his sub. So I'm really happy that I still have it. It'd be a shame to lose the sub in this situation. But yeah, those leftovers are just keeping him alive, just like they're keeping me alive. And remember, Sandstorm does not last forever. You only have a few turns left on your Sandstorm. Like, I think it only goes for like 5 turns, so I'm really trying to wait out this Sandstorm as well. You see that for my team preview, I did bring extra. No, wait, did I bring my extra drill in my T-Tar? We'll find out. Either way, there's nothing wrong with waiting out the Sandstorm, because I'm in a perfect position. I've killed his Weather User, and I have a sub up on one of my walls. It's a perfect situation. He's going to send out his Togekiss. Now, a lot of people at this local have been copying me and using Choice Scarf Togekiss. So I asked him, are you choiced? Because, like, he's part of the group of people that, like, use my Choice Scarf Togekiss. But it's fine. He said he wasn't, but we'll never know. We'll never know. I missed my Hydro Pump, that really sucks. But the Sandstorm's over, so I'm kind of happy about that. I decided to stay in and see how much a Dazzling Gleam really does. And it does quite a bit, but I get the Volt Switch out. I still think that getting the Volt Switch out is like better than just switching, even though I took a lot of damage on my Rotom. And judging by how much that really did, I do want to say he was choice something, choice Spexed, or choice, I don't know if it's choice Scarfed. But I go into my Blissey, and he decides that he does not want to fight Blissey, but who wants to fight Blissey? Blissey's like the tankiest Pokemon ever made. He decides to go into his Mawile, who's not actually Mega Evolved yet. So, not the smartest move. I guess I use Ice Beam because I really expected him to go back into Zygarde to eat the Thunder Wave. He's gonna Mega Evolve into Mega Mawile, and yeah, Blissey doesn't really want to fight Mega Mawile, but Mega Mawile can't do anything against Blissey either. So I'm gonna Flamethrower it. Now remember, this Blissey is Serene Grace, that's why it's using all these weird moves. I'm gonna eat the Play Rough, like right in the face, but it's not gonna kill because Blissey's like the tankiest Pokemon in the world. Yeah, you see I use Soft Boiled, I think. Yeah, I used Soft Boiled trying to... This was obviously the second turn. I'm faster than this guy is. That's why I used Soft Boiled and then Taunt, if that was hard to tell. This turn, he goes for the Sucker Punch. It's obviously not going to kill, and I'll get a Flamethrower. Yeah, sorry, that was a little bit awkward. I don't know why he has Taunt on his Mawile, on a slow Pokemon like Mawile, but it didn't really work. He had the right call, though, because you taunt them, and then you get to Sucker Punch for free. He's now going to go into his Zygarde, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a Dragon Ground, it's a legendary for the new game, but it's actually not very good. You see he goes for the Coil. It's going to raise his attack, defense, and accuracy, so I'm like, is he a wall? Is he going to Dragon Tail me? He's just going to eat this Ice Beam either way. And because it's a legendary, of course, Ice Beam won't kill. That's probably just because the new change to Ice Beam, they nerfed it a little bit, its damage. And you see I eat an Earthquake, but I still have not seen his item yet. So that's kind of weird. I decided to go in my Garchomp because even if he's a legendary, I know I'm faster than he is. And he goes for Extreme Speed, and there's his item. It's going to be a normal gem. Now remember, they changed the normal gem from last generation. Instead of being a 1.5 boost, it's only a 1.3 boost. So even with that Coil, that Extreme Speed's not very good. So like I say he's like Garchomp because he gets a Stab, Earthquake, and Dragon type moves. He also has Extreme Speed, which makes him kind of like Dragonite. Overall, I like him a lot better than Flygon, but not as much as Garchomp. He decides to Revenge Kill with Greninja. I decide that I don't really like that. Killing my Garchomp, I decided to go into Tyranitar to start up my Sandstorm. And potentially break his Sash, because I know I would run Sash Greninja. He Ice Beams as expected. Of course he has Protein, gonna make it so he changes into an Ice type when he attacks. Of course it's gonna hit, and luckily for me, there's no freeze, and we see that he is Life Orbed, so he's not Sash, he's Life Orbed, so I gotta be really scary about him. One of the only real counters to my teams that I make is Greninja. He's just so strong, and he stabs all of his moves. Like, luckily my Tyranitar lives at 2, but it's still worth, not gonna lie, it's worth, because all I wanted out of my Tyranitar was the Thunder Wave this guy, because now my Garchomp can roam free. Free as the wind blows. I could also get a Stealth Rock off. If you're ever just going to use Stealth Rock but you think you're going to die with Tyranitar, you should always just use your Thunder Wave, because you'll be faster than him next time. That way you get a Thunder Wave and a Stealth Rocks off. Never just send him out and use Stealth Rocks if you think you're going to die. Unless he has like something that's a ground type, obviously. And the Sandstorm and Life Orb are also ticking him down, so now he's within kill range for any number of my Pokemon, like Garchomp. And I really don't think he has the Water Shuriken, because he's obviously a full special sweeper. Yeah, he's going to stay in, he's going to eat my Earthquake in the face. And yeah, he goes down from that. I've seen Greninjas live from like 70%. They've lived if they're like full health, full special attack, weird sets. He's now going to send in his Excadrill. And remember, it is in the Sandstorm. Now, he goes for the Earthquake because he has Sand Rush, which doubles his speed. But remember, I scouted that balloon, so it's not like I really want to go... it's not like I really want an Earthquake. I luckily live at 3 HP, I get to proc a useless Citrus Berry, and I Dragon Claw just to break his balloon. There we go. Sandstorm, and this was also the last turn. So now, he's within my territory, my Earthquake range, and he's going to eat my Earthquake. And he's going to go down. So he's going to send out Togekiss. Now remember, my Garchomp has Substitute Swords Dance, what is it? Dragon Claw and Earthquake. I'm just going to use Substitute here, because there's like nothing else to do. But we did confirm that he is not Scarfed. That's the reason why I stayed in, because I'm fighting Garchomp, because I'm so ahead. Because I really just can't hit this guy. But I'm really thinking he specs now, because my my Volt Switch did just way too much damage to Togekiss. Togekiss is one of the few people that can live from the Gardevoir Friendship Cannon. And Volt Switch should not be doing like 60% to it. But he's in the red, so I can just Revenge Kill with my Gengar, since we know that he's not Scarfed. I'm going to come in, I'm going to take Rocks damage, and this is actually like the last tournament that Mega Gengar was legal, so I'm going to pop my Mega Stone. Oh man, it feels so dirty using Mega Gengar. But I'm just going to pop a Sludge Bomb. At this point it didn't really matter, because I was going to kill him anyways. I'm already faster, it's not like Shadow Tag is going to come into play here. And yeah, I'm going to kill him right there. Hopefully that's the last video I have that has Mega Gengar in it. But this was obviously played before they made the ruling that he's deemed, well, the Gengarite's deemed illegal. So I hope you guys like the battle. I guess Zygarde, I really think that's what it's called. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. I hope that I can eventually use that and Garchomp in the same team to make some good plays, but I don't know. So far I like my team on the bottom left. The only thing I would really switch out is sometimes I use Togekiss, sometimes I use Blissey. Other than that, this is the team I've been using on Showdown for about 2-3 weeks, and I'm really liking it. It has a really big weakness to Greninja, but other than that, I think it is really solid. So I hope you guys like the battle. I'll try and upload more 6v6 battles, because a lot of you guys like watching those more than just GBU stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.